Jay, just this is a game obviously coming in that everybody knew that they were going to be physical, aggressive,
Right.
not only on the offensive end but also on the glass. When you come into these kinds of games, how much priority do you place on that for yourself?
A lot. You want to match the other team's energy. I don't feel like we did that in the first quarter, especially, and they got a big lead, and it's tough to match the team's physicality after that.
And also just continuing to get used to playing against Kristaps and matching up with him, somebody that you guys didn't get to match up with last season. How do you
Right.
guys feel like you are adjusting to that new matchup, especially at 7 feet?
Yeah, we're still learning how to guard him. I mean, give it to him. He's a great talent. He can shoot the three ball. He can post up at the free throw line. He can do it all. So for any team to try to figure it out, it's going to be tough. But I feel like as we keep going forward, we get better and better.
Sure, because Boston's the defending champs, and they're a team that everyone believes you're going to have to go through
Right.
if you want to get where you want to go. Just what do you take away from this game? How do you maybe
Right.
not put too much into one loss?
Yeah, I mean, for us, we also didn't shoot the ball very well. A lot of our open looks didn't go in. But I think the key to this game was our slow start. They got the 20-point lead or something like that. And for any team to fight back from that, especially against the defending champs, it's tough to do.
You mentioned learning how to guard Kristaps or maybe in Boston when he's on the floor. What do you think you have to do differently when that situation arises?
Just make everything tougher for him. I know that's the easy cop-out answer, but he can do it all, and you just got to make every single thing that he does tough and just try to tire him out.
Jared, the trade deadline is Thursday. What would you think would happen? How would a trade perhaps disrupt this chemistry that you guys have?
I mean, if you take away somebody, especially somebody in the locker room, a locker room presence, it's going to disrupt it. That's just the end of the day. We're all close to each other, but as you know, that's how things go.
Do you believe you have enough in this locker room already to reach the goals that you set out for?
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, every single night we go out there, even if we're missing people, I feel like we have enough to win every single night.
So what do you guys mentioned? You guys are still learning how to guard Porzingis. What have you learned so far about attacking him when he's defending the rim?
Just go up strong against them. I know it's still easier said than done, but you just have to go into his body and just try to attack him. I know he's still going to block shots. That's what he does. But at the end of the day, he can't block every single one of them.
What do you say to Evan after the tough match?
It's just one game. I know it's TNT, whatever, it's Boston, but at the end of the day, it's one game. We still have a lot more ahead, and we still have bigger goals in the future.
What do you think he can learn from this night?
Just at the reality of the NBA. It's an up and down season. You're going to have good games and bad games. I feel like he can be more aggressive sometimes. I think next game he's going to come out and have a hell of a game.
Obviously, you guys were also without Isaac and Dean tonight. Just you continuously talk about the continuity and how great it is to have a group that you can go to everybody.
Right.
When you don't have two guys, especially on the defensive end like them, how much does that show how important they are?
Right. Every single night when we are without them, it shows how important they are. I mean, Dean, certified Celtic killer, as people say. It's whatever you say about it, he always has a good game against the Celtics, whether it's funny or not. And Isaac, he's just a hell of a defender and a good corner three shooter. So we're missing two very important pieces against this team, and that just shows how important they are. We need them to beat teams like this.
On the other side of that, they were full strength for the first time against you guys.
Right.
How valuable is that experience?
Yeah, because we want to play them at their full strength, and the playoffs are probably going to be at their full strengths, and we know where we want to get to, we got to go through them. So we're trying to learn everything we can from that.
Offensively, Kenny said that the shot quality wasn't maybe quite where it's been in the past. Just is that something that they were doing, or you guys might have had enough juice, or what do you think?
I think it's a little bit of both. They played great defense tonight, and I think as we got frustrated missing shots, we started to try to force things a little bit. But still, at the end of the day, I feel like it wasn't horrible. I don't know the statistics of it, but we can always look for better shots.